I think one of my favorite quotes from Wild at Heart by John Eldridge is a saying that goes, deep in his heart, every man longs for a battle to fight, a journey to take, and a beauty to rescue. I think you'd be hard pressed to push back against the statement to say that these things are innately wired into every young man, every adult man. We all want a journey in this life. We all want to feel like we've conquered something. That's what testosterone drives us to do, pursuit. And we all want to feel as a protector and a provider for a beauty for the woman in our lives. I think it's safe to say that there's a crisis among men right now. More men over the age of 30 are still living at home with their parents. They're not going on a journey in this life. Young men today are lacking meaning, lacking purpose. And some talk about a dating and marriage crisis. So, men, if we are wired for these three things, but the vast majority of men in the world today are not pursuing them, what, in your opinion, is sitting at the root of this? We can talk about toxic chemicals in our food. We can talk about feminism. We can talk about indoctrination inside of the education system. But if you ask me, one of the main drivers of the crisis with young men right now is internet pornography. And I don't think it's an accident. I'm going to avoid going too deep down a conspiracy hole here. We can leave the tin hat conversation for a later date. But you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise that pornography, the pornography that is rampant in our culture today, is not a weapon against men. Nobody's going to be able to convince me otherwise. I've spoken with thousands of men over the last 4 years that feel alone, feel lost, feel isolated, feel like there's no way out. We know the average age of first exposure somewhere between the ages of 8 and 11. I've shared my personal story here. I was 6 years old. A young boy's mind is not equipped and developed to handle that explicit material. And I've also said I was very fortunate to grow up in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Had I been exposed to internet streaming pornography, millions upon millions of videos as our children are accessing today, there's no telling where I would have been. A recent report came out. It's kind of behind the scenes coverage of some higher ups at some of these main streaming sites, Pornhub to name one here, on how there's a clear agenda inside of these organizations to produce content, to drive it to men, to confuse their sexuality. When I was on the Hardly Initiated podcast back in August of last year, they shared some statistics that the number one searched pornography term across all these sites is transgender porn. Why is that the case? If we know deep in every man's heart, he longs for a beauty to rescue, why is the number one search term on porn sites transgender porn? I can't tell you how many young men, I shared it on a podcast here recently, about a young man, 16 years old, fighting this battle in his own life. He didn't want to end up there. This wasn't what he set out to do. But he was ashamed because he felt a victim to it. He felt that there was nothing that he could do to fight this battle. So is there an agenda against men today? I would argue yes. It's a regular conversation that we have on the Superhuman Life. We bring on experts. We bring on some of the most powerful men leading organizations, Bedros Keuilian with the Squire program. I have a conversation coming up very soon with Matt Boudreau, founder of the Apogee Strong educational system, leader of men, Ray Cash Care, Steve Weatherford, just to name a few. These guys haven't recognized it in their own life because, for one, they can see it from the outside, but they also see the attack on the boys in their lives. These men are all fathers. That's not something that I've been blessed to call myself yet, but I do coach and console and mentor a lot of young men. And when I see the world that they're stepping into, it's not the same opportunities that I had when I was growing up. There's an attack. And pornography is sitting at the core and it's being weaponized against us as men and against our children. I'm very fortunate to be involved with anti-human trafficking organizations. They ask me to speak regularly at their events on raising awareness, the dangers of internet out there, safety protocols. They'll bring in state legislators, state attorneys. They'll bring in private investigators. So I've been able to see a behind the scenes glimpse at what is actually happening. Now, what we also know is that early age exposure is correlated to addiction later on in life. So if you're hearing this right now and you're a father to boys or to girls, it is your responsibility to have these conversations with them. It is on you. They're not equipped. If you're a father that's struggling, think about where you were early on in life. Who did you need in your life? What conversations did you need to have? What safe space did you need provided to you? It is your responsibility to provide that to your children. And I said at the opening here, I wasn't going to go too deep down a tinfoil rabbit hole. But I'm in the process of going through a book called The Naked Communists. And there was a clear agenda in the 40s and 50s to take down the West, to take down America through a communist ideology. They laid out 50 guidelines that they were going to follow to infiltrate and destroy our country. And two of them directly correlated to making nudity a common thing. If you look across women's attire, walk into any gym, walk into any mall, any grocery store, and they'll be filled with half-naked women. But they also pointed out that they wanted to make pornography readily available. And they've accomplished it. Any young boy, any grown man can access millions upon millions of hardcore streaming material for free. A 12-year-old boy today, in the span of 15 minutes, probably less, can look at, can see, can consume more naked women than a king or sultan would have been able to do just 100 years ago. Our brains are not equipped for that. You'll get the argument, you'll get people to push back. Frank, pornography has been around since the dawn of time. You can see cave drawings, you can see all of this. And while that statement may be true, a cave drawing does not equal the supernormal stimulus that you get with 4K streaming internet pornography. There's an agenda. And pornography is sitting at the core and is being weaponized against us and against the men. So if we acknowledge that, what are our steps that we can take? If you're hearing this right now and you're struggling in your life, step one is to get free. We want to help you in doing that. So if you click the link down there in the show notes or down there in the description box, we're making our #1 best-selling program so affordable that it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what your financial situation looks like. This program has been sold for thousands of dollars, has helped close to 800 men shatter the glass ceiling, break through, and create freedom in their life. And today, get access to the entire 16-week program for just $99. Click the link or visit www.rebuiltrecovery.com/no-brainer. Because, man, I can tell you, if you're not taking proactive steps right now, but you've recognized that there's a problem in your life, then it's on you to do what is necessary. And we want to help you in getting there. So then once you're free, you can become a voice. You can become an advocate to lead your family, to create a legacy free of addiction in your life, but to maybe help the men in your church, maybe help the men in your community, maybe start up your own small group. But we got to raise our voices. We got to not be afraid to talk about these things. And you can start by sharing these episodes. So if you're getting value, guys, let's share the content. Let's get it out there. Let's share it with as many people as possible. And let's get it in front of as many people as possible. So if you're listening on the audio side, make sure to leave us a 5-star rating, written review. If you're following us on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on because we're dropping 3 episodes every single week. There's an agenda. There's an attack on our men, and porn is sitting at the core and is being weaponized. Once we accept and recognize this, it's on us to take the responsibility to not allow this to continue on. I'm doing my part. Now the ball is in your court. I love you guys. Coach Frank, Rebuilt Recovery. God bless you. See you in the next one.